Thank you. How y'all doing tonight? All right. Lackluster. I can dig it. I was hoping for no energy when I came up here, and I appreciate it. I didn't really want to tell any fucking jokes anyway, people. I said, how y'all doing tonight? Y'all over here got it. Y'all over here somewhere else. It's a pleasure to be here at Money Plays. I like the way you guys just let us stand up here on display for about 5 minutes before you let it just standing here for 5 minutes and you guys can pass all the judgment in the world about me. Like, is he a mechanic? What does he do? I don't fucking know this guy. So it's pretty neat. I feel like I'm standing in front of the set for Buck Rogers right now. Like I should be going to another time for all of this shit. So I don't know if you guys can pick it up from my accent, but I ain't from around here. I'm from a little place called Mississippi. That's the appropriate amount of applause for Mississippi. I appreciate it. Place fucking stinks. We don't even have 1 million people in that state yet. That's how shitty that place is. Most of us grow up and get the fuck out, go elsewhere. Here's a fun fact about Mississippi. It's 2013 and they still haven't done away with slavery on the books. Right? They just found that shit out. Yeah, they just found that shit out last year and everybody's like, wow, that's kind of weird. They still have slavery. Until you see that most of Mississippi's lawmakers are black, I wouldn't bring up that slavery was still legal either. Fucking leave that one alone. It gets worse, guys. You can pass judgment now. I'm going to keep going with it. Okay, growing up in the South, I love stereotypes. I really did. I really enjoyed stereotypes growing up in the South, you know? But then I move out of the South, and guess what, guys? I'm a fucking stereotype. People make fun of me all the time. Okay, here's one I got to deal with being from the South, right? Everybody's like, oh, you're from Mississippi, huh? I bet you're into incest. You probably fuck your sister, right? And I'm like, no, that's not true. We fuck cousins and strangers who make love to our sisters. Whole different thing when feelings are involved, you know? It's like my daddy says, if she ain't good enough for her own family, who's she good enough for, you know? So I'm just going to keep going with it. Why go across the street when you can go across the hall? If incest wasn't meant to be, then why do cousin and husband sound so much alike? I was doing these jokes in Idaho, and this one lady was like, I don't like incest jokes. You need to move on. I was like, ooh, somebody's dad didn't find him attractive. Other stereotypes I have to deal with from the South, everybody's like, oh, you're from Mississippi. You're probably a racist. I bet you were in the Ku Klux Klan. Right? And I'm like, no, that's incorrect. I was a bedwetter. They won't let you in when you have pee stains on your sheets. They made fun of me too, you know? Come on, guys, this is 400 thread count. We don't get out of here, Stinky. Fucking stupid. Another one I got to deal with being from the South is I love banjo music, man. I love listening to bluegrass music, but because I look like a Confederate general and listen to bluegrass music, I just might rape you next to a river. It's not just one dude was raped 30 years ago in a fucking movie, and I can't listen to banjo music, man. It's horseshit. The banjo to rape ratio is 4 million to 1. Please fucking let it go. Just want to listen to my Earl Scruggs. I don't know. Other stereotypes I have to deal with being from the South is that I'm stupid, right? And I'm not doing a whole lot to disprove that just yet, but stick with me. I'll have you guys know I graduated in the top percentile of the lowest ranked state in the union. You know what it's like being the smartest kid in Mississippi? See how much you guys give a shit? No one cares. Fucking Mississippi ranks number 50 in the education system. I told my dad that. I was like, Dad, Mississippi is ranked number 50 in the education system. My dad looked me square in the eyes and was like, well, shit, at least we ain't last. We're fucking doomed. We're doomed. I apologize for moving slow, guys. I was doing major bong rips before I left the house. I'm in slow motion right now. Right. All right. You ever get so high that you have to open a window because the TV's too loud? No, me? All right, that's cool. I recently bought a 52-inch flat screen by making 24 consecutive payments to Aaron's Rent-A-Center. In case any of you ladies were wondering what this stud is up to later, I got $24 free this week just for you. The whole time I'm shopping for this television, though, man, I'm dealing with the television salesman, and he's harping on one subject the entire time. He's talking about how thin TVs are. They're so thin, they're so thin. Made me realize something. TVs are getting thinner, but we're not, right? It's like Magnavox figured out we're getting too fat to fit in our houses. It's like, hey, we need to back these things up a little bit, or else Bubba Ray ain't gonna fit in the trailer no more, you know? Made the mistake of watching porno on the big screen. If you ever get a chance to do that, don't fucking do that. Right? Porn's meant to be watched on a laptop. And for my stoners in here, fucking laptop spelled backwards is pot pal. So I fucking chew on that one. Yeah, right there in front of you the whole time. Right? It was right there the whole fucking time, dude. I did. I watched porno on the big screen, and like I shouldn't have, because this dude had a 13-inch hog. Right? Like, yeah. He pulled it out, and I ducked. I was like, holy shit, what is that? Somebody throwing firewood at me? I don't know what's going on right now. Chick was giving him a hand job like she was sanding a table leg in shop class. It's fucking massive. How did I wake up watching this old house? What the fuck? I spend a lot of time on the road by myself, so of course, you know, like one thing I'm finding out on the road is that I'm not one-night stand material, right? Thanks for fucking cheering otherwise, ladies, bitches. Thanks, ma'am. We'll do it in my car. It's small. We'll fucking make it happen. I've got a socket set. We'll take a seat out to make this shit happen. I do, man. I spend a lot of time by myself, and I was talking about like my masturbation habits, and this one dude was like, you got to try The Stranger. Dude, I'm 31 years old. You don't think I don't know about The Stranger? Right? And if you don't know about The Stranger,